Welcome back to the Zone of Learning. Today's presupposition. The quality of our lives is dependent on the quality of our communication. You know what our communication is made of? Yes, it's made of our internal communication, which is our self-talk, our self-introspection and our silence. The external communication is made of our words, our body language, gestures, the use of our eyes and facial expressions. The internal and external communication, when put together, reflects what we actually communicate to the world. The purest form of self-talk, self-communication makes you the best communicator of the world. And of course, we communicate with nature too. Let's learn that our reflections are made up of our thoughts, our feelings, and our actions. A wonderful story will take us through this presupposition. Once a dog visited a museum, and this museum was a unique one. It was made of glass. The walls, the ceiling, the roof, the door, everything was made of glass. Frozen by the reflections of himself, the dog stood in the middle of the museum. He stared at the dogs he could see in the mirror. The dogs too stared at him. As he barked out with anger, every dog also barked at him. Now, getting irritated, the dog flung his body from side to side, and so did the other dogs, which were his reflections. Finally, the dog got wild and started shaking himself and barking profusely. The other dogs too did the same. The next morning, the security guards found the dog lying dead, surrounded by the reflections of the dead dog. No one killed the dog. The dog got entangled in his own reflections. He was in the battle of his own reflections. So we do also face the same. We get entangled because of our internal communication and we blame it on the external communication. This opens us to a new door of understanding. The meaning of our communication is the response that you get. Oh, is this true? Yes, it is. Means if you get unsatisfactory response from someone in front of you, it definitely means there is something missing in your communication. A wonderful story of a mother and a child stands true. A mother asked her child to clean his room. At the end of the day, the room was not done. The task remained undone. The mother was bound to think, what made my child not to take up the task? Of course, she got angry, but then thought over it. Maybe the child did not get the instruction right. Maybe the child was doing homework. Maybe the child was playing with his friend and missed out what the mother had said. Now the mother learned a lesson. To get the task done, she gave a better specific instruction. My dear child, you need to get your room clean now and be done before 1 hour. This instruction turned the child to do his work. The same thing stands true for all of us. In our communication with others, if we do not get the desired response, we have two options. One, check what was missing in our communication which made the response not come as we want. Two, make your communication so clear as to get the desired outcomes. This will help us work on ourselves rather than search for answers outside. And nature has a way of blessing at every moment. So when you ask something from nature, ask it in the right way, in the purest way, and nature just says, as you wish, and things work in your favor.